Picturing who you want to be is the easy part. People throw around terms like natural talent and special gifts. But no one gives you anything. The true naturals, the real special ones, they get that. But all those hours you put in, all the time and all the fun you give up, no one ever sees. They take you right back to where you started. Right back to who you decided you wanted to be. I'll tell you something about this city. It gives you what we all need in life. A sense of awe. It teaches you just how big life can get. Get that at a young age, and you're not going to be intimidated by anything. You're going to want more of it. You're going to want to be a part of it. Tonight's about a lot of things. It's about new beginnings. It's about the biggest stage. It's about what that stage can offer the boy inside every man. When they call your name, that's the easy part. By the time you get there, you know that better than anyone.
First up, at 6'2", 260, Tyant Swelter, I hardly knew her.
I don't know what it is. I can't get over it. The best Call of Duty map of all time, no doubt.
At 6'2", 270, the Free Monster.
Now, you know what I'm talking about. Nuketown. Ever since I put the...
At 5'3", 180 pounds, Wagon Wheel Wiggins.
He's a shirt off his back, give you his last time. He's strong.
At 6'1", 95 pounds, Big Shot Jones. At 7'1", 310 pounds, Seabass, leader of the fellas.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Go. The Monticello Sages football trophy. You know we could be best friends, right? I can bring the Dr. Pepper. Shelfie!
Hey! You're not supposed to be in here! You know I can still see you, right?
Asco, Dr. Pepper here!
Often when I'm driving down the road, I think about the universe and the force fields of the ends. I would look in deep into my soul. I think about how much it touches me, and how often it impacts me to be a better person. And that's why I just keep on driving.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I'm Tyler Jones, and this is Austin Wiggins.
Welcome to MSPN, the second annual Huddle Group Draft.
Ladies, gentlemen, Brandon, I'm Ty Spelter, here with my associate Noah Freeman.
We will be the on-field analysts for this afternoon's presentation. It's good to be with you.
Always a pleasure.
Let's get to the action. First up is Coach Jones. What do you think, TJ?
I'm really liking Big Z here. The kid's very smart in the classroom, lifts a lot of weight, and he's very smart on the field.
You know, I can see that, but I also see Harmon. I mean, he lives just down the street. He's neighbors with Coach Jones. He's a shoo-in for candidate.
I do like the point, but I also like Kevin, also known as Johnny Dawson. The kid's just an athlete. Down to Senior Reedy. I think he's in.
Now the first Huddle draft pick is in. With the first pick of the 2017 Sages Huddle Group Draft, Coach Jones selects Noah Zimmerman, senior offensive lineman.
No surprise here, as Noah Zimmerman, the superintendent's son, is the first round pick.
I see your point, but I have to say, it can't be a bad pick going with someone named Noah.
Hi, this is on-the-field reporter Ty Spelter here with Coach Jones following his first round selection of Noah Zimmerman. Coach, take us through the selection process.
I'm the first round pick, correct?
Yes.
Noah, you know, Noah's a really good student. He's a great kid. He's a great athlete. He's everything you need in a leader. I'm just really shooting for a championship like I was shooting for Ducks last week.
Excellent insight from Coach Jones.
The second pick in the draft goes to Coach Marty Miller, distant relative of Super Bowl MVP Von Miller. I like this pick, but what are you thinking?
You know, I really think Coach Miller's going to go with Johnny Dawson. He's got great hands, and after all, Coach Miller is the wide receiver coach.
I agree, but I really like Benton here. You know, he's a lot like Big Z. Good lineman, lifts a lot of weight, smart kid. But you do have a point with Johnny. He's got a nice beard and some man hands. He just handles the football. Down to Senior Reedy. The pick is in.
With the second pick of the 2017 Sages Huddle Group Draft, Coach Miller selects Johnny Dawson, senior wide receiver.
John Dawson, second overall pick.
Johnny.
The big dog Dawson.
Johnny Appleseed.
On the spot.
Johnny on the spot. Interesting fact about Johnny Dawson. Well, actually, his dad. His dad always wears a hat that matches the color and consistency of his beard.
It's impeccable.
Yeah, unbelievable. Check it out sometime.
Every basketball game.
Anywho, so Johnny Dawson, he's a great pick. He's just a good athlete. I mean, he's a good teammate. He's just a good guy in the locker room. Good to have around. Great second round pick.
Super dedicated. He's played through injuries numerous times, and he'll give you what you need to win a championship in the Huddle Group Draft.
Hey, sorry I'm late, fellas. Let's get to work.
Up third is Coach Mikey Allen. What do you think, guys?
I'm really liking Mitten once again. He didn't get picked second. You know, Coach Allen is the line coach, and Mitten, like I said, he's just a great kid. He's a good leader, good teammate. I like his production.
You know, I couldn't disagree with you more on this one, Tyler. We really got to like big old Nathan Harmon in this position.
Off to Mr. Reedy. The pick is in.
With the third pick of the 2017 Sages Huddle Group Draft, Coach Allen selects Benton Friesman.
There he is, Benton Friesman as the third round pick. I like it a lot. He's, like Tyler said earlier, a lot like Noah Zimmerman. He's a smart kid, he's a very good lineman, he's athletic, he'll get all of his lifts done, and he's really been a good leader this offseason, and a lot of his teammates look up to him. I like him a lot, and I think he'll do well.
And we'll be back after a short commercial break.
So I was reeling her in, and that fish was that big. No, it's only that big.
I gotta find myself a nice country girl already.
On that thing?
Yep, on farmersonly.com.
Wow, she sure is pretty.
And she likes to fish, too.
Boys, I found myself a date. Gotta go.
I'm telling you, that fish was this big. What's the name of that dating site again?
farmersonly.com.
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
City folks just don't get it.
Here's the thing that makes life so interesting. The theory of evolution claims only the strong shall survive. Maybe so. Maybe so. But the theory of competition says just because they're the strong doesn't mean they can't get their asses kicked. That's right. See, what every long shot come from behind underdog will tell you is this. The other guy may in fact be the favorite. The odds may be stacked against you, fair enough. But what the odds don't know is this isn't a math test. This is a completely different kind of test. One where passion has a funny way of trumping logic. So before you step up to the starting line, before the whistle blows and the clock starts ticking, just remember out here, the results don't always add up. No matter what the stats may say, and the experts may think, and the commentators may have predicted, when the race is on, all bets are off. Don't be surprised if somebody decides to flip the script and take a pass on yelling uncle. And then suddenly, as the old saying goes, we got ourselves a game.
Overall selection, Matthew Snyder.
You know, I think he's going to go with Harmon here. Harmon resembles a lot of Coach Snyder's nephew, Britt Miller, former NFL player.
You know, I do agree with you, but I would watch out for the dark horse here. His son, Braden Snyder. You know, I know there's a few juniors selected last year, so I just watch out for that one.
Now to Mr. Reedy for the selection.
With the 4th pick of the 2017 Sages Huddle Group Draft, Coach Schneider selects Lucas Lee, senior running back.
You know, Tyus, I like this pick. I think Lucas is a great athlete. I think he's going to be a great leader this year.
Yeah, Lucas Lee, the gingerbread man. He's really fast, and he surprised as a great running back last year when no one was really sure who was going to fill the running back role, and I look for him to have another big year this year.
With the next pick, Coach Brian Woodham.
My good pal Woodmaster. You know, I'm not sure how Harmon hasn't been picked here, and for that reason, I think it has to be him.
I think Harmon would make sense in this spot. I also look at Jeffrey Wilbur as being a viable option in this position.
Down to Commissioner Reedy, the pick is in.
With the 5th pick of the 2017 Sages Huddle Group Draft, Coach Woodham selects Caleb Hellenthal, senior defensive lineman.
And the experts were wrong on this one. In fact, Coach Woodham selected Caleb Hellenthal, and which is a good pick, I think, because this is a really hard worker who really knows his role and be a good leader for the younger kids.
I agree with that one, Tyus.
Up next is Coach Cullywelter.
You know, the natural selection at this point might be Nathan Harmon, but his stock has been plummeting, reminiscent of the Lehman brothers in 2008.
I really still think Coach is going to go with Harmon here.
I can see why you could say that. But I just wholeheartedly love Dylan Thomas here. He's got the looks, he's got the moves, he's got the ladies, he's got the athleticism. He's just got it all.
It's up in there at this point.
Down to Senior Reedy. The pick is in.
With the 6th pick of the 2017 Sages Huddle Group Draft, Coach Walter selects Nathan Harmon, senior linebacker.
Although a little later than the experts predicted, Nathan Harmon was selected, and I still think that's a really good pick. He's going to get the weights, and he's going to bring that competitive edge to all the huddle group activities, and that's really what you look for in a leader.
Agreed. Good pick.
With the next pick, Kenneth Duffy. You know, I really like his work ethic and who he is. He's always in the weight room, and you know, I think he's looking for someone to resemble that. So that's why I just love Dylan Thomas and everything he embodies. What do you think, Wiggins? Man, he has always had a way with words.
Indeed. In this spot, you can see Dylan Thomas. Completely disagree with Wiggins' opinion. I like Jeff Williver in this spot. He has good work ethic. I think he resembles a lot of those same qualities as Dylan Thomas.
Off to Mr. Reedy. The pick is in.
With the 7th pick of the 2017 Sages Huddle Group Draft, Coach Duffy selects Dylan Thomas, senior linebacker.
is Dylan Thomas, another great pick here. I like it a lot, and I think Coach Duffy knows what he's doing.
You know, I'm really sorry to butt in, but I just want to say a few words about Dylan Thomas. He's just a great kid. You know, he moved from one of our rivals at STM. He loves the city and the community and everything he's done. I can't say enough about the kid. Thanks, guys.
Now it's time for a commercial break from our sponsors.
Ice cold Dr. Pepper here. Ice cold Dr. Pepper. Get your ice cold Dr. Pepper here. Ice cold Dr. Pepper here. And you guys are here for the Huddle Group draft, right?
Yes, sir.
You know I invented that.
Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter?
Colin, who are you calling? We're about to start the show.
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
Well, she sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
This must be what it feels like when MSPN reporter Tyus Welter lands an interview.
Hey, Coach Jones, this is Tyus Welter. I was wondering if I could ask you to do an interview about your first round selection.
Oh yeah, sure thing, you bet.
Yes! Woohoo! This must be what it feels like when Austin Wiggins drinks a Pepsi.
With the final pick, Coach Matthew Sinclair.
Coach Sinclair. He's an ex-NFL player, likes to flex his muscles over at the YMCA, but I'm pretty sure I can still take him.
I have a strong inclination that he's going to take Jeff Wilbur here.
Jeff Wilbur, I can see that. The remaining possible selections, in my opinion, are Alec Gallagher and Bryson, both viable options here.
Down to Senior Reedy. I think is in.
With the 8th and final pick of the 2017 Sages Huddle Group Draft, Coach Sinclair selects Bryson Smith, senior defensive end.
And my tummy boxes, but when it out, she's a cause you know the burger's not getting pretty down. She don't get nothing for my down. What she get is hard, get some Cheerios. Kinda send it down, but I'm never down. But I put them in a dark, keep the boom low. No tint down, on my window. So you see, nothing in the window.
Final selection is Bryson Smith, and he's going to be a really dedicated kid, and this program really means a lot to him, so I can see why he was chosen here.
From all of us at MSPN, thank you for watching. I'm Wagon Wheel Wiggins.
I'm the Free Monster. I'm Seabass. And I'm Big Shot Jones.
And I'm Tyus Welter. I hardly knew her. Thanks. See you next year.